Shubhodaya to all my country people and to my young India. When cool breeze touches the earth, early hours of sunshine and makes the whole nature alive once again, refreshes the earth's atmosphere with its freshness of breeze. Flowers blooms, trees dances with joy and birds sings with happiness, saying it's another day of happiness taken birth with the hope of never-ending life to this entire creation of Almighty's. Champs, this is what I feel whenever I feel the sense of touch of this amazing unseen breeze of air, which travels thousands of miles restlessly in a never-ending mode and without any halt around our earth. With strong passion and great compassion on us and on all living creatures on the earth to keep alive. But, my dear champs, in your passage of life, have you ever realized or at least thought of this moving air and its greatness? Because this thin and unseen element of Almighty's is the basic string of our life on which the whole system of mankind and the life on the earth exists. Because we got molded our lives into a mechanical life, wherein we see all the things, situations in a mechanical activity mode. But let me tell you all, the air we breathe is one among the essential elements of our Panchabhutas, on which our Hindu Dharma stood and prayed as Vayudev, the god of air, because our great ancients strongly believed that there is life in the air. That's the reason why, dear champs, our great rishis of India who just survived on air without intake of food, only by inhaling and exhaling the air, and led the lifespan of minimum 500 years in their tapasya meditation. You believe it or not, but champs, the power which they gained in this process was immense, and the world famous yoga got origin from our ancient India. Now the whole world is bowing to this great practice. And dear champs, most of the yoga asanas are purely built on the human respiratory system, because our ancients believed on a mantra of a healthy body can build only on a healthy respiratory system, which in turns runs the mind and body in a sound and healthy way. That's the reason why, champs, our ancient mankind always stood on the nature side with the motive of, if we protect the nature, it in turns protects us. And they never went to haunt or destroy the nature within the shade of development. They all led the life in the footprints of nature. Hence, in this whole world, only India got the name of treasure of resources, because our civilization took birth in the agriculture. Hence, we can find our true India's Jaan only in villages. But now, the modern India running away from this life of originality and leading the life of unleashed dreams and satisfaction. And in this race of life, the whole mankind targeting only the nature and its destruction, which in turn is the destruction of this life and whole creation on this world. Champs, think about the Almighty's grace because He gave us life and life surviving amenities in the form of air, water, sunshine, and so many. When we take air in this earth atmosphere, we have studied that earth contains of many gases like nitrogen, helium, oxygen, carbon dioxide. But why it's oxygen for us? Now think the beauty of God's intelligence. He has created the life chain between nature and mankind to maintain the process of never-ending mode. With our exhalation of carbon dioxide, the trees' inhalation starts and the exhalation of oxygen giving life to this creation of mankind and to many other creatures. And on this philosophy our ancient always stood, and dear champs, our ancient found the life in the air. That's the reason they never got affected with any chronic diseases and led the long life in a healthy manner. Hence, champs, let's follow our ancient values and follow the path of respecting the nature and its elements, and find the life in the air, not in the gadgets, and follow our ancient footprints of yoga. Dear citizens and my dear champs of India, let's take the step ahead in the protection of our environment from our end. And if not, big initiatives like protesting against those big companies which dragging the nature's air and all the human beings and living beings on this earth into death poles. Let's at least take small initiatives by protecting our air by getting polluted in the form of reducing the usage of air conditioners, because the gases which these machines emits adding poisons to our air. And let's follow and encourage everybody in doing bicycling and selecting this mode of traveling at least within 5 to 6 kilometers. Instead, these polluting vehicles usage, and for more distance traveling, try and encourage others to use public transport, because this practice can control our harassment on air, which is the greatest boon of Almighty's of our stable life. Champs, take this initiative in very intense way. Save nature. And dear champs, let's protect our trees, forests, agriculture sector, because only this is the path wherein you can find never-ending life without any chaos to mankind and to this creation. And let's lead our life in a healthy, diseases-free way, because clean and fresh air is the medicine to many chronic diseases. Hence, let's follow our ancient values, plant and nurture more and more trees, and see life in the nature, not in the lifeless gadgets and machines. And at last, with peaceful thought process, always and always, my dear champs, love your nation's culture and respect other religions and their culture. And with the purity of love to my nation, Hey Bharat Ma, Vande Mataram. Thank you all.